A woman was burned to charcoal in a massive fire, to rise from the ashes. She endured 49 days of Miaojun techniques and finally gained a stunningly beautiful new face. But a true femme fatale needs more than just a breathtaking appearance. She must also possess a body as soft and alluring as jade, to capture the hearts of men. To shed her scorched skin and grow new flesh, she had to soak in a specially prepared medicinal bath every day, enduring excruciating pain that cut to the bone. But if she could survive 81 days, her skin would turn flawless like jade, and her body would exude a natural fragrance. Such agony was beyond what ordinary people could withstand. But whenever she recalled the massacre of her entire family, 18 lives lost, she felt that no amount of suffering was too much. Once, she had fought bravely on the battlefield, almost losing her life. Yet on the day she returned victorious, the emperor slaughtered her entire family. What made it even worse was that even her own cousin took part in this heartless massacre. The merciless fire left her body in ruins, but she was fortunate enough to survive. She swore in her heart that she would make those two cold-blooded traitors pay for their sins in blood. Using the face-changing techniques of Miaojun, she successfully obtained an unparalleled beauty, even more breathtaking than before. Then, filled with burning hatred, she willingly threw herself into that hellish torment once again, enduring 81 days of unimaginable pain. At last, she shed her charred flesh and was reborn, taking on the identity of a noble lady. She prepared to enter the palace. When the empress heard of her arrival, curiosity sparked within her. She was eager to see what this rumored goddess-like woman looked like. To assert her authority in the harem, she blocked the woman's carriage before she could enter the palace, and demanded that she kneel before her. But the woman refused to even step out of her carriage. This infuriated the empress. She was instantly consumed by rage, and threatened to have the woman executed. Just then, the emperor arrived. The moment their eyes met, the flames of revenge blazed within the woman's heart. She lifted the curtain, stepped out of the carriage, and her breathtaking beauty left the crowd utterly mesmerized. Even the emperor, who had seen countless beauties, was completely enthralled by her. Without hesitation, he declared her his new empress, and had her reside in Weiyang Palace, while completely ignoring the former empress. The emperor's overwhelming favor made the scheming consort realize that she had to eliminate this woman. That very night, the woman drugged the emperor, and had a Miaojun which bring her a goo worm. She then dripped her own blood onto it. Once the emperor swallowed it, he would become addicted to her body. If he resisted, he would suffer unbearable pain. From that night on, the emperor's love for her only grew deeper. Anything precious in the palace would first be sent to her chambers. The empress realized that if this continued, her position would soon be at risk. So she went to Tsuiwei Palace, where the imperial concubine resided, hoping to use her as a pawn. The imperial concubine was the first to bear the emperor's child, and the emperor eagerly awaited its birth. But she had already shown signs of miscarriage, and had to take fresh medicinal treatments every day. The empress knew that recent killings of pregnant women were all tied to the imperial concubine, so she used this as leverage to threaten her, forcing her to use her unborn child to secure greater power for herself. Then, the two of them headed to Weiyang Palace to confront the woman.